Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, the Barbados 2018 Classic winners and the stablemates Brave Star and Gandalf duel in the Breeders Classic at the Garrison Savannah as the final season of racing in Barbados kicks off in TNT. Bella Riva, the 2-year-old, delivers another awesome performance, this time in the SFA Breeders Stakes. And in Jamaica, another hot 2-year-old from the Garrison barn on show at Caymanas Park. To the Garrison Savannah we go for the first story. A small field of 4 for Saturday's main event, kicking off Barbados' final season of racing after a near 2-month break. The Barbados Thoroughbred Breeders Association Breeders Classic Trophy. The 2019 Derby winner, Nzinga, scratched, but last year's Derby winner Gandalf, the 3-horse, is in at 2-1. His stablemate Brave Star, the 2019 Midsummer Classic winner, the 3-5 favourite, and the 1-horse, the Derby runner-up in August, Naomi, comes in at 7-2. Rashawn Aline has a race call.
They're off in the Breeders' Classic, and Gandalf popped out smartly, and he goes on to lead. Stealing will sit second. Brave Star, the favourite, is third, a length and a half off of his stablemate, and Naomi broke class, but she's in contention with the field as they race with a mile after travelling. Stealing, the champion, Stealing and Aunt Daniel are taking no prisoners. They take it to Gandalf and go on to lead. So it's Stealing now who's at the head of affairs, turning in for the stretch the first time. On top by a length and a half to Gandalf and Ricky Walker. Brave Star and Rashid Hughes come to the outside. They're 3 wide now into contention. Naomi is the trailer as they pass the stands for the first time. 26-3 the opening quarter as Gandalf picks up the lead once again. He picks up the run into the top turn. Stealing's on the inside second. Brave Star well in hand. He's third, 2 lengths off of the Julian pair up front, and Naomi has trailed every step of the way so far with 5 furlongs left to travel. They jump this on ahead down the back stretch in the Classic, and it's Stealing who gets a bit more range. She opens up a length and a half once again on Gandalf. Brave Star is being patiently waited with up the back stretch as he races into a pocket third on the inside of Gandalf, and Naomi still trails. The field still covered by 4 over the top of the hill with Stealing to catch, and it's Stealing from Gandalf. Naomi swooping wide goes into third, and Brave Star with 3 furlongs left to go is last as they race over the hill, and Stealing's the one to catch. Gandalf puts ahead in front. Naomi's traveling ominously well on the outside, and Hughes has let loose. Brave Star with a quarter mile left to go, and Gandalf is under pressure as Naomi, the 3-year-old, has picked it up and put him away. Gandalf stunned by the game. Naomi on the outside. Here is Brave Star. Stealing could not go on as they turned for home, and Naomi looking to upset Gandalf, and Brave Star, she's going to have to dig deep and find more, but Brave Star, the big strapping, go on the outside, and Gandalf down toward the inside. I put her away, and Brave Star puts her in front. Gandalf is stunned on the inside, and Brave Star has won the Classic.
As the 3-5 favourite, Brave Star gets a well-timed ride from leading jockey Rashid Hughes and narrowly wins the Breeders' Classic trophy by a half a length over his stablemate Gandalf, who was first time out in 6.5 months after knee surgery. Naomi up against older horses for the first time in third. Brave Star clocked 1 minute 52.60 seconds, winning the 9-furlong trip on the Garrison Savannah turf for trainer Victor Cheeseman and owner Bills Inc. To Trinidad and Tobago now at Santa Rosa Park, where the mid-October winner of the Nursery Stakes, Bella Riva, was back in action as a 1-9 favourite in the SFA Breeders Stakes for 2-year-olds, and the filly was pretty much out for an afternoon stroll.
And we're off for the Stud Farm Association Breeders Stakes. Cat's Can from the outside gets the first call, but here's Bella Riva to take over. Enchanted Cat comes away now, moves up 1 spot from third, followed by Red Knuckles, who's running in fourth, and Just the Bacchanal trails the field. The 5-5 covered by 7 lengths, and the leader on the front end here, it is Bella Riva. Bella Riva by a long neck to Enchanted Cat, tugging and pressing the pace toward the outside, and Cat's Can is 2 lengths from the front, gap of 2 lengths back to Just the Bacchanal, and 4 to Red Knuckles. Around the turn they go. Bella Riva doing it easy out there. Bella Riva smoothly on the front end by a length and a tail. Enchanted Cat still chasing. 4 lengths now back to Just the Bacchanal as Cat's Can is fallen over. Cat's Can is a faller. They come off the turn and into the stretch with Bella Riva widening here. Bella Riva through the stretch with 1 furlong to go. The race is for place with Just Bacchanal and Enchanted Cat, but it's all Bella Riva. Bella Riva takes the Stud Farm Association Breeders Stakes wrapped up under Brian Boutram saying,
Nick Chady on commentary. Bella Riva by a widening 15 1/4 lengths under leading jockey Brian Boutram Singh, clocking 1:13.20 for the 6 furlong trip for trainer John O'Brien and owners Poon Tip Stud Farm Limited. The filly smart for her second win in 2 starts. The 7-1 bet just Bacchanal, a distant second. Unfortunately, the 7-horse Cat's Can, who broke down on the far turn, had to be euthanized. Let's recap Jamaica's feature now. Saturday's Stewards Cup, another small field. Trainer Gary Sabrati already has the best 2-year-old seen out, Wow Wow, and he advertised another quality juvenile. Here's Brad Rickman's race call.
They're off. Glock gets off slow with Crafty Zelazine. Helicopter also running toward the back. But Rum With Me and Dane Dawkins have taken the lead early as they arrive at the half mile. Powerman chasing. Mahogany is in between horses hidden from view. Glock has made good progress and goes in chase of the leaders. Ajita joins the front runners. Just about 2.5 lengths separates that tight bunch as they leave the 3 in the Stewards Cup and head toward the 5/16. The gap opens up to Wifey Says So. Overtaken narrowly by Helicopter as they now come running into the lane door. The Butcher toward the back along with Crafty Zelazine, but Rum With Me continues now to hold the advantage up front. Powerman asked to kick in with Mahogany. Glock is firing shots on the outside as they come arriving at the furlong pole. It is Rum With Me evading Glock at the moment. Rum With Me with that lead inside the final 16th. It's Rum With Me by 2 lengths. Glock continues to fire, but not able to touch the winner. Rum With Me. Glock is second.
Dawkins aboard Rum With Me in full control in deep stretch. Just a few left-hand cracks with a whip to keep the first-timer focused on the job at hand and to hold a safe lead.
He was well comfortable, you know, so I didn't bother rushing because I see other horses outside of me. And there was no threat to me. So reaching the 3 furlong, I started to increase him. Keep on responding. Still well comfortable same way till I come in the straight. I asked him and he responded.
By casual trick out of Zacapa, Rum With Me looking very efficient on debut, and for trainer Sabrati and breeder Don Webby, we may in the Stewards Cup have only seen the tip of the iceberg with this bay colt.
He still run a little green. We didn't press him too hard coming into the race, and he's coming along nicely. I think really a lot of this horse. He has a lot, more in store. So I'm really proud of how he ran today.
We have high hopes for this horse. Zacapa is the mare. She's at 8:30 line, and she came 3rd in the Oaks. So I think that this horse will get a distance of ground. The casual trick seems to be throwing them well, so we just need to see if they can get a distance of ground. And everybody's saying the same thing about Wow Wow. So hopefully there's a Wow Wow Rum With Me clash later down in the year.
Rum With Me in a solid win here on the jockey Dane Dawkins for trainer Sabrati and owner Oak Ridge Farms at 2-1 odds. The colt chased by the 8-5 shot Glock, and the 4-5 favourite Mahogany wins by 2.5 lengths and clocks 1 minute and 3/5 of a second for the 5 furlong sprint. We've been at the track covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.
At the Track, your weekly thoroughbred racing update on SportsMax, presented by Pitton's Cup.
Best at the best, baby,
G6 Production.
Best at the best, baby, Best at the best, baby, Best at the best, baby.